All right. Hey, how is everybody doing? How's everybody doing? Hey, Joey, I see that you are in here. Thank you so much for tagging me in that article. Let me know if you can hear my music because it's like I got some music playing, so I don't feel like being in here all quiet by myself. So, yeah, like I said, thank you for taking me into that. And why I'm speaking on this, because Marshawn Lynch is my husband in my mind, okay? He is my husband in my mind. We have a child, okay? I named my brand new car that I got here Baby Beast Mode. But you tagged me in this article, and I need to actually get that article and post it here so that other people coming in here can see what I'm talking about, and I'm just not talking off the side of my head. Here we go. Let me go ahead and screen this. Let me know if y'all can see what's on my screen. I don't know how to do what other YouTubers do when they go live and show you the screen. Is that something that's exclusive for MacBooks or what? Yeah, so I don't know. But yeah, I was laying right here minding my own business, fixing to go to sleep. And then I was like, let me go ahead and check my phone, check my messages, tell people that I said hi, had a great day, have a good week. And I see that Joey, you tagged me in this article. And it's about it says like Marshawn Lynch confronts mother, cusses at kids and stuff like that. And I'm like, what? That's so out of pocket. And I'm actually gonna go ahead and turn this off. Yeah. So yeah, I'm like, that's crazy. So I'm reading the article and I'm reading it, and so there's a video. So how it starts off, let me paint this picture for you real quick. Um, Apparently there was a youth sports camp here in Seattle that was hosted by Marshawn Lynch, and I'm pretty sure some other players. And there were some children that failed to follow directions or whatever. One of the children went to the bleachers to go tell mom. Mom comes out to the field, confronts Marshawn. Marshawn approaches her to smooth the situation out. And at that point, that's when the video starts. So the situation is handled the best it could. And then a few days later, this mother is giving a report to TMZ about Marshawn being sexist and cussing at kids and stuff like that. And the one thing that pissed me off, and I'm going to take a moment to Jimmy J. Smooth. It's so good to see you. Carlitos Harris, how are you? Thank you for watching that video. And Kendra, how are you? And so yeah, this was the image. Like I said, I don't know how to share my screen with y'all here on YouTube. Like I said, I don't know if that's exclusively for MacBooks. Let me know. But I see this. I know my phone is dirty. Yeah, I see this. And I'm like, wow, TMZ ain't shit. TMZ ain't shit. Because here we go, painting this picture. This big, huge, scary black man yelled at me and my child. And I'm just like, wow, this be that bullshit. So, as I stated before, I just cannot let this situation be one-sided and, not speak about this because this is wrong. Like, I will not let a black man get dragged. Like, that could be my brother, my father, my uncle getting dragged through this. I'm the mother of a black son. So I'm like, no, we're going to talk about this. So we're going to get into it. All right. First off, as the video is going, by this mother's own admission, how she repays what led up to that first video coming on. Her child was out there on the field receiving instruction from different coaches. It was like a round robin, they go to different stations. And I'm familiar with this because my son, he's been in sports since he was like 4. And most recently, he went up to Fort Wayne, Indiana, when our cousin, Tieesha.Essex, Pittsburgh Steelers champion, put on a sports camp for the children up there in Fort Wayne. We drove up to that. And so I'm like, okay, I've been in this predicament. And while my son's father was deployed, I took him to, practice and different games. And so I know what it's like to be a mother on that side of the spectrum or on that side of this argument. But this right here ain't make no damn sense. Okay, so the child is out there, however long this sports camp has been going on. And when it comes to celebrities who come back and give back to the community, now I see why they don't want to be bothered with people. They're very introverted. Like you really can't get close to them or chop it up with them because it takes just one person to come fuck it up for everybody. My son would have loved to be there and he would have listened, he would have paid attention, he would have got something out of it. We would have spoke highly of it and came back to support. If you watch my channel, I have videos. I think the first time that I left the house when I got here, I caught the ferry over to the Beast Mode store when I stayed over that way. And I've been back. I just took my son there for Kwanzaa. And I'm like, okay, my son would have loved to be there. And I'm pretty sure that there were other children who couldn't get in because her child up here taking up space. And okay, so you don't follow instruction. You're out there on the field all day. It's in the high 80s here. It's sunny today. You see the sun. I'm doing this video while we still have daylight. Because people, think here in Washington we get a lot of rain, just 365. It's true, we get rain probably 305. But this is one of the rare sunny days that we have. Okay, so this man, he's out there, he's coaching these kids, from everywhere. He don't know these kids. These kids don't know him. And I'm pretty sure some of the kids don't want to be there. And I'm pretty sure some of these kids at home act worse than what they do on the field. So here he go, and these other volunteers are out here have to keep control of these children, try to teach them something while trying to maintain a positive image for whoever has a cell phone or looking to do some fuck shit to get some attention in the dollar. And I can speak from experience. I worked at a daycare center. I worked at a daycare center in Hawaii, and them kids is bad as hell. Like you people will come and drop off their kids. I had stay-at-home moms who brought their children, not even school-age children, to daycare so they can sit in the house and get a break from them. So how you expect your lack of parenting at home just magically disappear when you go drop them off with some kind of caregiver? Why do you teach them? Why are they not being taught how to act and follow directions? And I don't know the case. The child probably didn't want to be there, didn't know nothing about football. I don't know. But he wasn't following instructions at that time. So he goes to the bleachers and tells his mother. She, in turn, and I'm going to describe this behavior as very aggressive behavior. Now, y'all know my background. I was a police officer. So in a situation like this, had somebody called 911, I would have responded, or non-emergency, responded, interview both sides to be that neutral party, see what's going on. No crime has been committed. Okay. What do you want to do? What do you want to do? But this woman comes off of the bleachers. She was not participating in any of the drills being ran on the field, nor was she youth to be out there on the field, nor was she in a coaching or any other capacity like that. And by her own words, she's taking off her shirt. Okay, Marshawn from Oakland. I'm from the Natty. When you see somebody walking towards you taking off clothes, they fixing to fight, you know? So I'm surprised she even made it down to the field, taking off clothes and throwing clothes and all types of shit. And there's kids out there. So you want to talk about him saying cuss words, but you up here taking off your clothes. You a mother, you a woman, you out here taking off your clothes and throwing onto the field. How does that look? So she goes and gets into a exchange with Marshawn and all this. I'm like, okay, now I see the apple didn't fall too far from the tree. Mm-hmm. Because I don't. She's very lucky that security didn't come up there and hem her up, because you just don't get down on the field and do that. What's up, Kareem? I'm so glad that you are here. Um. So yeah. So then after she gets done saying what she's saying in her emotional, aggressive manner, taking off clothes, approaching a celebrity, what's wrong with you? So she wants to storm off, because I can say that as women, when you losing a fight or losing an argument, you're gonna walk off, and it's like I don't know what she could have said, but that's when the video comes on. The first video comes on, and you see Marshawn approaching her, like as she's walking off, he's still trying to, close out this exchange on a good note. And so what he says to her, hey, is there a man with you? That's the part where she's like, oh, he's so sexist. He's sexist this. No, it's not. No, it is not. As a mother of a son, as a woman who have worked in all male dominated environments, who, okay, yes, I can admit there are times where our emotions and that mama bear, in her cub, gets the best of us, and logic and reasoning goes out the window. So that was the best thing to do, to ask for someone who was not emotionally charged. And at this point, I would say I do have the upper hand of being in the military. Or, yeah, I was in the military. I'm going to say I'm not still in. No, I got my DD 214. But if I would have rather been on the field and Marshawn called me some cuss words, because you don't want to know what they say to us in boot camp. Like, I was called every cuss word, make us do push-ups to exhaustion. You go watch Full Metal Jacket, okay? That shit is real. It's like every person in some kind of boot camp or academy situation looked up to the Glock guy from Full Metal Jacket and wanted to treat us like that, call us bad words. I know me and my friend in boot camp was called Tweedledee and Tweedledum, just stupid shit. But what could I do about it? Okay, get over it. But um, cuss words, all kinds of stuff. But these are men who are on a field, on a football field, who average between, let's say, 200 to probably 400 pounds, who are running full speed, throwing their bodies at each other. You got to be hyped up on all types of, testosterone out, the world to do that as your job. And I'm pretty sure the words, and I know now they have microphones on the field, so I know a lot of stuff gets censored out, but they cuss, they say whatever, locker room talk, they're not in there, they're not used to being around children like that. I mean, hell, these men are on the road going from city to city, from state to state, they're not even around their own children. So that kind of language gets the best of them. I mean, hell, I work with all men now, and some of the shit they say is like, ugh, I'm so glad I got a tough skin, you know? But to be out there on the field, that's why he said, is there a man with you, so that he can connect? Marshawn does not do a lot of interviews. As you look him up, he's eating his Skittles talking about, I'm just here so I don't get fined. He doesn't do all that. He's not out there for that unless it's his own platform. He's promoting his own products, or he's doing one of my favorite shows, No Script. So let me know what you guys think. Let me know if I'm on point so far. If I missed something, if I'm wrong, definitely let me know. But that wasn't sexist. Here you go being mama bear over your child who wasn't following directions, and you want to say it's sexist and just make a scene. But this next video that comes out with TMZ, where she's, I don't know, crying, you know, tear flavored Lay's potato chips. No, okay. You need to really evaluate your child and figure out if that was the right environment for them. Like I said, I've been out there on the sideline while my child is out there, but my son's father has been there to where he has that rapport with the coach, so that our son knows, you disrespect the coach, you're disrespecting your father, you know? And it's no, they just do what they want to do. And he looks over at me, and I'm going to side with his father. This is his father's arena, I mean, if it's anything about, I don't know, anything other than sports, I'm not really a big sports head like that. But what his father says goes. That's the law. And if his father says it, I'm going to abide by it. If coach says it and it's not illegal or immoral, your father also ordained it, you better do it. There was a post I shared earlier, and I think that's what the thumbnail for this video is. It's like it said, uncoachable children become unemployable adults. And I initially agree. I mean, I initially disagree with that, because I know that when it comes to sports, we have so many who have this dream. Let's say for basketball, you have like a whole hood that want to be Michael Jordan, but there's only room for one. Or right now, everybody is in for LeBron or Steph Curry. Those are only three out of hundreds of thousands. Not everybody is going to get that. And I'm like, okay, instead of coaching them to think they're going to be, this superstar, or, for my child, there's no settling to just live your life out as an employee. Negative. Okay. Yeah, you are going to, have that home training, you're going to have that discipline, you're going to have that mindset, but we're not putting all this in you to be an employee. You're going to be an owner, you're going to have power, and you're going to do all this good stuff. So, no, I disagree with that. But with this situation right here, now I understand. I understand. And for, my conscious fam, I overstand. But I think what that sign wants to say is, if you don't have children who have been taught home training, respect for adults, and actually want to be here, we can't deal with them. And in this day and age where everybody gets a participation trophy, now I'm seeing why that sign is there. It's kind of a buffer. It's not what they really want to say, but it's what the PR reps and, the public information specialist and marketing specialist thought would be the most kind and gentler words to say. But on to TMZ. TMZ ain't shit, because I really hated how they want to pause that and use that still right there to make it seem as though he's attacking this woman, when what he's doing is, okay, he just been out here in the hot sun. I'm sure he's dehydrated, traveling everywhere, trying to get some stuff done before, the preseason starts, or has it already started? I don't know. Like I said, I don't follow football, and trying to do his best to de-escalate this situation. He did not have to talk to her. He could have sent somebody else up there to talk to her, but no, he went up there to talk to her. And what was so smooth about it, he was like, is somebody recording this? Is my face. This is me. He ain't hiding, because we already know this is the shit that sucks. People would take what you say, twist it around, make you out the bad guy, fuck with your livelihood, you know. But the one thing I'm happy about is when I look through the comments of these videos on TMZ, the two videos they posted on YouTube that have almost 100, or actually almost have 1 million views. So I'm like, oh shit, I'm like, let's go see the comments. A great number of fans and supporters are on Team Marshawn, and I like that, because this the kind of shit right here where they'll take it and spin it and turn him into the next OJ Simpson. And shout out to OJ Simpson. His Twitter is crazy. But yeah, that's just that bullshit. And this is how stuff where children who are deserving of having that slot get cheated, and then stuff like this, never makes it back to the community. So that's really all I got to say about that. I'm going to actually go over to the Beast Mode store in a couple of days and spend some money over there, because, no, we can't do this. This is bull. And I highly encourage y'all to go to beastmode.com and order some stuff as well. As you see, I'm wearing mine. This is my favorite outfit. I always have this outfit on. Like I said, I was sitting on the couch, fixing to fall asleep, had my bonnet on, had my nightgown on, fixing to go to sleep, and I'm like, oh shoot, let me get up. So shout out to Joey for sending me that link. I'm glad I got to clear that up, and actually have somebody come out here and speak for our men. That's some bull. Like I said, let's say, for instance, my son happens to be one of the few that makes it, into mainstream or whatever, and someone attacks my son like this, I'll be doing the exact same thing, coming to my son's defense, because it's some bullshit. We all we got. If you like this video, make sure you give me a thumbs up. If this is your first time on my channel, make sure you subscribe. Join me on my other social media platforms. Check out my other videos that are on this channel, and I will link some, go back and edit and put some links for some videos, so that if you're watching a replay, you'll see those videos, click on it, and continue watching and supporting this channel. And like I said, I will see you again next time. Thank you so much for watching. Shout out to Kareem, my moderator, and Joey for sending me this article. So yeah, that's it. I just want to say to Marshawn, my husband in my mind, I love you so much. And yeah, that's it. All right, y'all have a good night.